Do you want to play ranked ladder? Visit starwomod.com for instructions.
If you guys actually do want to join into Starbo or whatever, if you simply join the Starbo chat NA or even EU, you can find a lot of people willing to play, and as Finn just so kindly advertised in the most advertisey voice ever, you can play the ladder. We do have a ladder going on in Starbo. Here, guys, though, on Fighting Spirit, bottom right-hand corner from BFFFFFFF. Gold, sorry, not the gold Brotos, the great Brotos Franscar.
Of course, the top left, playing as the Blue Zerg from Team Ascension, it's Glave as the Blue Zerg. And for those who are curious, BF stands for Bestest Friends.
I feel like it stands for BF, or Best Friends, Friends Forever, Friends.
It could be. Or as Vec used to say, Best Freaking Friends for something or other.
Best freaking friends for... Wait, best freaking friends for... Forever. Or... Right.
Best freaking friends for fighting foes. Oh! Got it.
I don't know, man.
It could be it.
Do you see that Forge Fast expand from Franscar again? And once again, we have the spawn. I think it's only cross spawns on Fighting Spirit. Is that true, or is that not?
No, Fighting Spirit doesn't force cross, but it is kind of interesting that we keep getting cross positions. And Glaive actually going for hatch first this game. And Avex and Chad is like, hey, now this is my map.
Woo! Nice map. I love the texture on this map. I like the deserty. It looks cool.
Yeah, minimap looks kind of funky, but yeah, man, even just like the doodads look incredible.
It's like the stupidest strategy ever, and it actually wouldn't work for someone who actually plays, or it wouldn't work for these guys who have trained a lot. But when I have done the stupid Hydra rushes, I always take the middle two bases just for fun, or technically just the one middle base. Throw my hatch there, and then proxy hatch them into Hydra pushes. It's fun.
The thing I'd like to point out is no one ever checks this base. Everybody just
every game on this map.
Seriously, I just tell people, hey, take that base. He's never going to scout it. And then you get so ahead because you got double gas and everything.
I mean, it's essentially two bases right there. You only have one hatch, and it's amazing. If that was in StarCraft 2, that'd be the most contested map ever.
Absolutely. Although two gases in StarCraft 2 is just like a regular expansion.
I mean, not even the gases, but just the position it is on. You can defend that as Protoss with a couple sentries. No one can touch you. You just take it and sit there and be like, "Yep, screw you. I'm taking this." No early aggression from Glaive, which is how we saw him win Game 1. Still has the opportunity to pump out a couple lings, but this time Franscar has a much better cannon placement. Glaive's just going to hold on, take his third base off the back of this, technically take his third macro hatch off the back of this, and yeah, he's going to go into Lurker Hydra. Works pretty well versus Terran. Let's try it versus Protoss, especially with the Forge Fast expand. I believe a Lurker is just slightly outranged cannons.
I think so.
I think a Lurker is 9 range and a cannon is 7.
Yeah, we could just see him go for really fast Hydra range and, I don't know, try to poke at this gateway. Probably kill it. Although I feel like he's missing a few hatcheries to do that. If he goes for a 5-hatch Hydra. That'd be cool. Of course, the one weakness of not going for that early layer and then afterwards that early spire is that you do have to worry about Corsairs quite a bit more. Of course, Overlord is coming in and does see this Stargate.
Will spot that Stargate, and it's kind of nice, at least for Glaive, because he's going Hydra. He may be able to do that, but I'm wondering if Franscar is just saying, you know what, I think you're probably going to go Spire again. You've liked Spire, you've gone Spire, and I think he went Spire in one of the earlier TVZ games. Yeah, he did go Spire in the ZBT game, the very first game we casted. So Franscar saying, you know what, I'm going to be careful. Let's get Twilight, let's go Stargate, get my upgrades going. He's going to be bumping out some Corsairs for now, and we are seeing a big Hydra swell, and Hydra +1 range is down. Glaive, well, I'm very worried about Franscar. He does have the Corsair, but no ground units to complement that.
Yeah, and Lings do scout the Corsair, though. I mean, it's kind of pretty obvious that he would go Corsair. There's no real reason not to go Corsair, as long as your control is, you know, decent, which Franscar has some of the best control in Starbow. Trying to poke at some Overlords, but again, Hydra positioning is just a little bit too good from Glaive.
That's when you have like two players, like, yes, I'm top 2 players of all Starbow. I have the control. And oh, actually the Hydras almost get this Corsair right here. Corsair will have to back on out of there, but Overlord does go down desperately supply blocking Glaive. He does make a couple extra Overlords. Actually only one for now. And he's pushing out across the map, but with that supply block that's actually helped Franscar a lot, buying him a little bit extra time, but now he's in a dicey position. 3 cannons are up for Franscar, but what is the range of the Hydras? They do have range 5, so cannons will actually, yeah, it will be able to kill it at gate for now.
Yeah, there's actually no Zealot speed.
Cannons don't help, yeah. Zealot legs in this game. I think it's even called Zealot legs, right? Research leg enhancements. Ah.
That's a badass name. Leg enhancements.
Leg enhancements.
Yeah.
Oh man, one Hydra. One Hydra gives his life for the Overmind in this game, not the Hive Mind, but Overmind will begin. And now the Cyber's going down the gateway. Oh no, actually just +1. No +1.
That sucks. Those cannons will push these Hydras back. Can he actually reset Forge? I don't think so. He's just gonna back out.
I think he can, yeah. If you wanted to. I was used to casting StarCraft 2. I'm like, oh crap! If he gets this, there's no warp gate. Oh my word. Oh man, these Corsairs this entire time have just been decimating the Overlords, not allowing any extra ones to get out, and so far, only one kill on both sides, so even with that Hydra little pressure, couldn't really kill anything. So economically, they're both about the same, but just killing so many Overlords, not freeing up enough larvae to really start saturating the natural base. Only 2 workers, or 3 workers at Glaive's natural.
I'd like to point out that Glaive actually hasn't gone for a Lurker Den, instead he's going for this Viper Nest, which is a really interesting idea, actually, because you know, Vipers, I mean, he could just go for Hive off of this, but Vipers are incredibly underused in Starbow. They're kind of very similar to the
Defilers are just so good, man.
Yeah. The Vipers are very similar to Queens and Brood War, except for some minor changes, of course. Which I don't know if we'll really see them. We'll just see Hive, and we do see this Lurker Den anyway. So, man, Glaive getting my hopes up for nothing. Found some High Templar coming out, and Storm is almost done. About 30 seconds left. That's a little bit of a late third for our Zerg player, actually.
It is a very late third with that Hydra pressure. He did kind of have to sacrifice that. And now DT's going to head in to Glaive, and Glaive does not have any Spore Crawlers, does not have any vision possibilities at the moment.
He does have some Overlords, but they're not... I think they're a little bit out of range of these Hydras.
Actually, no, they're... yeah, I think they are a little bit out of range, too, especially with the Corsairs. There's the Eruptors. That is what that Viper Nest was for. Eruptors will be able to help. Or actually, just Eruptors will be able to help.
Corsairs looking for some more Overlords to poke at, but no cigar. Corsairs will see this third base and notice, hey, that's really late. That's a healthy number of High Templar, actually.
Just to note, currently Glaive is down by 10 workers to the Protoss's 40, so it is 30 drones to 40 probes, which is definitely not really where you want to be, just not mining that much for Glaive here. Is going into Mass Lurker with the Eruptor, just allowing him to kind of rebuke some of these Corsairs a little bit easier. And now, totally on the map, there are 5 Corsairs that are moving out, and...
Interesting to point out,
Franscar.
The Vulcan... the Eruptor attack speed upgrade is being gotten.
Vulcan Propulsor, I think? Yeah, Vulcan Propulsor.
I'm just gonna call it the attack speed. Anyway, looks like these armies are gonna just kind of scoot past each other. And we might see a base trade scenario.
Could very well see a base trade scenario, but these lurkers do outrange, actually range 6 to the range 7 photon cannons, so truly they don't actually outrange them. That's some Legacy of the Void. But We'll be outrighting that. As you said, it will be a base trade situation. The third base of Glaive goes down, but honestly, it was only production. There wasn't that many workers on it. Glaive was flooding across the map, and desperately, Glaive was trying to destroy Franscar's base before his own. That happened to his own. And as you mentioned, these Zealots, do they actually have Zealot legs? They do have Zealot leg enhancement, and as you said, this is a very healthy number of High Templars.
Oh man, this is so tricky. This is so, this could go either way, honestly. Although I think Franscar has a little bit of an edge here. Assuming Glaive doesn't attack at any moment. And as I say that, there's no more High Templar with energy, just 2. Actually, with a lot of energy, never mind. They've got about 4 storms left.
Archons are being made, and I'm very worried for Glaive because he's literally just making nothing back at home, taking a kind of a hidden hatch here to survive for a little while longer, but now Glaive is trying to end the game, going up into the main base. We do see these Eruptors, not the best versus the buildings, but trying to do their worst.
Oh man, unfortunately Franscar didn't save up for, you know, another Nexus or anything. So if he doesn't hold this attack, although, as I say that, he is going to hold off this attack finally.
Oh, actually, Franscar knows about, Franscar knew about that little hidden base, so GG, 1-1.
Wow.